Remember your first phone? Good old times. Do you remember what you did with it after you didn't want it anymore? E-waste is electrical and electronic equipment of any kind that has been discarded. Currently, it is the fastest growing waste stream in the world. And Singapore is the second largest producer of e-waste in Asia. The e-waste generated is equivalent to every Singaporean disposing 73 mobile phones a year. With those aged 25 to 34 years old leading the ownership numbers for connected devices like mobile phones, we decided to focus our campaign on Singaporean young adults aged 25 to 34 years old. Meet Belle, your 27-year-old ordinary e-waste consumer. Belle, like most of our target audience, actively uses 3 to 4 portable electronic devices and replaces her smartphones and laptops every 1 to 2 years. As if having so many devices wasn't enough, Belle also has a bad habit of hoarding her unwanted electronic devices at home all the way from 10 years ago. Belle decides to try e-recycling, but she finds that although she is able to relate electronic products and their components to contributors of e-waste, it is difficult to identify and differentiate them. She is also aware of the existence of e-recycling points, but finding their exact locations is inconvenient. And the entire process of e-recycling is just so time-consuming. All in all, e-recycling is just not important enough in order to overcome her laziness. But what if there was a way to motivate Belle? Introducing Glow Up, the app that will make it even easier, even more convenient, and even more time efficient for Belle to transform her e-recycling habits for the better. So how exactly does Glow Up work? Think of a time where you did a simple small thing like giving up your seat on the MRT to someone who needs it more, and you receive absolutely nothing in return, but the warm fuzzy feeling of doing something good made you feel like it was worth it. That's warm glow right there. Glow Up aims to allow people like Belle to experience warm glow when they e-recycle by visualizing the positive impact they make when they e-recycle. By relying on the positive reinforcement of an emotional reward, Glow Up hopes to motivate and encourage e-recycling among 25 to 34-year-olds in Singapore. We conducted a pilot study with Glow Up on 34 respondents from our target audience, where each participant was sent a link to the survey where firstly, they go through a series of questions surveying on their attitudes and behaviors on e-recycling, and upon completion, participants will proceed to watch the embedded Glow Up campaign video. Next, participants will be given the same set of questions to survey on their attitudes and behaviors after watching the video. For our initial attitudinal objective to increase intention in e-recycling from 30% to 50% of our target audience, we fell short of our targeted 20% increase, only achieving a 15.3% increase. This could be due to campaign limitations of being unable to develop an actual application, where our respondents were only exposed to a promotional video of the Glow Up app. For our initial behavioral objective to increase from 10% to 15% of our target audience, we were unable to measure actual e-recycling behavior. This is due to the campaign's time and budget limitations, where we carry out the pre-test and post-test in the same time frame over a computer-mediated environment, instead of real-world demonstration of the Glow Up app and observations of our respondents after using Glow Up for a certain time period. Thus, we measured intention to EV cycle in future and achieved a 15.8% increase, surpassing the targeted 5%.